My name is Ella. Before we get dancing today, we have to go through a couple of rules to make sure that you have a good time and stay safe. Number 1, wear comfortable clothes with trainers or bare feet. Don't wear socks if the floor is slippery. Number 2, clear a space to dance. Tidy up anything that you could potentially fall over. Number 3, if any movements hurt or you feel ill, then stop dancing, sit down and rest. Number 4, have a drink when you finish dancing today. And 5, have fun. So today we are joined by Georgia and playing the drums is Simon. We're going to start with name and shape. I'm going to go first. My name is Ella and my shape today is Ella.
Ella.
Brilliant. I'm going to pass it to you, Georgia.
Thank you, Ella. My name is Georgia and my shape is Georgia.
Georgia. Lovely.
Simon.
Hi, my name is Simon and my shape is Simon.
Simon.
Thank you, Simon. And now it's your turn at home for your name and shape. Brilliant. Thank you. So we're going to start by getting warmed up. It's really important we get warmed up to keep our bodies safe and get them ready for dancing. So I'm going to start with some slow movements, and then next I'm going to move on to some faster movements. And Georgia, are you okay to do super fast?
Yeah.
And some stretches?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Let's go. So if you follow along with me. Thank you, Simon. Finish with one roll down, rolling down. Today we are going to explore Masskara as our festival around the world. Masskara is a festival in the Philippines and it began 40 years ago. The word Masskara means many faces. For the festival, people create huge masks and they dance in the streets. It happens every year in October. The costumes and masks are really colourful. At Masskara, large groups of dancers come together to perform and compete in dance competitions in the streets. They all move their huge masks in time together. Watch this video of dancers performing at Masskara. Okay, so we start our sequence with 4 steps. We're going to walk on the spots. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And Masskara is really energetic. It's a really exciting festival. So you might want to do a little bit of a jump. Lots of energy. Brilliant. We then make a pose, thinking about this huge mask, this huge costume that we have on our backs. Lovely. And then we repeat. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold. Lovely, really, really good. So let's have a try of doing that with Simon, please. Can you count us in?
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Brilliant, fantastic. Next, we have our masks on our back, and we're going to think about bowing down. We did this movement last week. Think about bowing down our masks to either side when we move from one side to the other, remembering this huge, heavy mask and costume on our backs. Good, so we do that 4 times. So we go all together, we go 1, swapping over 2. Good, remember that big mask, 3 and 4. Lovely, good. Next, we're going to make a position, a high pose with our mask. Think about big, big shape. Lovely. We're then going to do a pose, but low. Thinking of that mask. Good, and remembering those smiles with our faces. Good, because we're at a really exciting Masskara festival. Fantastic. So let's go from the top. So we start with our 1, 2, 3, 4 and pose. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4 and pose. Lovely. And let's do our big bowing down movements to either side. Lovely. Good, ready for our high pose and our low pose. Fantastic, really good. Let's try doing that from the top with Simon. Thank you, Simon.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Brilliant, really, really good. Next in our dance, we had 2 shakes. So you could choose which body part you wanted to shake. I chose to shake my arm, and I then chose to shake my hips. So all together that goes shake, 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 shake. Good. Georgia, and did you choose 2 different parts to shake?
I chose my leg, shake, 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 and I chose my shoulders, shake, shake, shake.
Brilliant. Thank you, Georgia. At home, you could choose which body parts to shake. So have a little practice now of what body parts you want to shake. Lots of different options. Lovely. Good. Hopefully you've chosen your 2 body parts to shake. So let's practice doing them now. Are we ready? And brilliant, fantastic, really, really good. Remember, when you're shaking, you're at a really exciting, happy festival. So you might be smiling, really enjoying yourself as you shake. Fantastic. Let's go from the top with Simon, starting with our walks.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Fantastic, really, really good dancing, everybody. Our final dance move was your own party move. So it could be any party move that you want. You could choose at home what you wanted to do. I think I did a turn like this, really thinking about partying at my house. Georgia, what did you do for your party dance move?
I think I went round my mask like that.
Lovely. Like that. Fantastic. I'm sure that at home you've got loads of really good ideas. So maybe we can go with Simon and we can try getting our party moves on, thinking about your big mask and the party atmosphere. Thank you, Simon.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Fantastic, really, really good. Now I think we need a finishing pose. So once we finish our party move, I reckon that you can choose your own ending position. You might want to show off your mask, show off your smiley face like Georgia. Can be any position you want to finish your mascara dance. So have a little think now. What position are you going to do? Good, lots of ideas. Fantastic. Okay, I reckon we can add on our finishing position. Don't you think, Georgia?
Yeah.
Yeah, great. So let's go from the top with Simon. Thank you.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
really good. Thank you for that ending, Simon. Really fantastic. I wonder if today we can add on an extra development. For our poses, I wonder if we could, instead of posing like this, if we could maybe try a balance. So you might try to lift one leg off the floor, or you might try to really stretch so far you're just balancing. Yeah, lovely. It might be quite tricky if you think about your mask to balance. If you don't want to balance today, that is absolutely fine. You can just do the poses that we were doing before. You can choose if you want to give it an extra challenge and think about balancing or in those positions. So I reckon we can give that a try straight away with Simon. Remember your tall, beautiful mask. So when you balance, you've got to really show it off. Yeah, lovely. Okay, let's go from the top with Simon. Thank you.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Brilliant, fantastic dancing, really good work everybody. Give it a shake out. Some of those balances I found really tricky. I was wobbling, whoa, to try and hold on. Really, really hard. So well done. We are now going to move on to our creative task. Now today, we are going to think about foot patterns and floor patterns. Now in the Masskara dances, there are lots of dancers that all dance at exactly the same time. So they all need to move their legs at the same time. So we're going to have a watch of this video now and thinking about their foot patterns and the floor patterns that they are making. So we are going to use these foot patterns as our inspiration today. So to start with, we're going to think about travelling forwards and backwards with our feet. So let's do it along with me and Georgia. So Georgia's doing a seated version. So I'm going to think about travelling forwards and travelling backwards. Good. Can you do it along with me and Georgia? So forwards and backwards. Good. Now your space might be quite small and you might not be able to travel as much as you'd like. So travel as much as possible. So Georgia, can you show us you travelling forwards and backwards? Yeah. So, brilliant. Lovely. Thank you, Georgia. So Georgia is still travelling forwards and backwards. Even though it's not that far, she's still travelling in the right directions. So let's try that again. So we're going to go forwards, thinking about moving forwards in the space and backwards. Really good. Let's now try moving side to side. So I might try moving to one side and the other side. Good, let's go back to one side and the other side. Really nice. Good. So we've got forwards, backwards and side to side. Good. Can we think of anything different? How else could we move our legs? Georgia, could you show us something different with our legs?
Maybe a diagonal.
Oh, nice. Let's try a diagonal line. Yeah, lovely. So I'm going to try thinking about travelling on the diagonal. Oh, going backwards is a little bit trickier, isn't it? Good. And can you try the other diagonal like Georgia?
Make sure, sorry Ella, just if you're seated, if you're able to shift your hips so that your hips are facing where your knees and your feet are going to go, otherwise you might hurt your knees and that might hurt. So if you can, if you want to try the diagonal, move your hips so that it's like a nice train track and they're all facing the same way, otherwise you'll hurt yourself.
Brilliant. Thanks for that, Georgia. Really helpful. I wonder if we can try and think about making some crisscrosses with our feet. Thinking about our heels and our toes, maybe. Maybe giving a good squidge. Yeah, nice. Or could we walk in a circle? Could we make a circle with our feet? That might be quite tricky. Yeah, really good. Really good. Or you might try a squiggle. Or you might try a crisscross. Fantastic. There are so many different ideas. So what I'd like you to choose at home is your 4 favourite foot patterns. So you might choose forwards, to the side, a little circle, and a crisscross. Lovely. Thank you, Georgia, for that demo. So at home, you can choose 4 of your favourite foot patterns. I am sure that you've probably got loads more ideas than me and Georgia have. So 4 foot patterns. Simon, if you could play some music whilst we work that out, that would be fantastic. And me and Georgia will do it at the same time. Thank you.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Fantastic, really, really good. Georgia, have you got your 4 foot patterns?
I do indeed.
Brilliant, and I do too. Hopefully at home, you've got your 4 foot patterns. If you don't, you can stop this video now and take a little bit more time to finish off your 4 movements. Great. So we're going to go now with Simon. Think about making those foot patterns really clear. Which direction are you moving in? Brilliant. Thank you, Simon.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
really good. I love all of these different foot patterns. I can imagine us dancing all together at the Masskara festival. Really, really nice. I wonder if we can do it one more time, but this time I'm going to let you see my whole body. And if you want, you can give it a little bit of party moves on the top alongside your foot patterns. But don't worry, you can just focus on your feet. Okay, let's go for it. Last time.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Fantastic, really good. Thank you, Simon, and thank you, Georgia. Really good dancing today. It's time for a cool down. So if you follow along with me, we're going to do some slow movements and some stretches. Lovely. Thank you, Simon. Fantastic. Thank you, Georgia, and thank you, Simon.
Thank you for taking part in this tutorial. If you'd like to feature in our calendar of festivals film at the end of the year, then film yourself doing the dance you learnt today and send it to l.whitlock@magpiedance.org.uk, or you can message it to 07597266717. If you're not sure how to send the video, click on the link in the description and it will help. Have fun!